Just been a solo kill outright by Saligo. First blood picked up, traded for the dragon, but Dignitas are going to be more than happy with that.
Both Divine Thunders are finished. Both option force moves.
Hey,
The will goes in.
Oh, nice separate fade, but the petrifying gaze onto Saligo. Here's Ayla getting the flash away from Saligo, and JJ, he is so squishy, he is burning. The fangs sink in.
Sink in, do the damage. Now, Shelly's little sister. Coming through. A lot of damage on the top tower. Teleport them through they want to fight.
Bernie Armeo, he's barely squishy this early into the game, even with Subjugate. Will is going to get the kill credit, get a second one here. That's going to be massive for Team Liquid. It's piling more and more gold into this carry, into this snake. They don't get the kill that time, but at least still more gold into Harry.
Digo not gonna get out alive, and that's
down immediately. You have to wait and poke him out with an Ezreal chase combo.
Yep. And that's hard to do with Team Liquid moving around the map and really manipulating the positioning of Dignitas. That's kind of what they're doing. Dignitas get kills. They need to get pressure in the meantime.
They can
Lorlo
just
goes
kill
down.
on a Lorlo like that, and now they've got JJ forced to use the magical journey away.
Not going to follow it up. Will is there, though.
Are they not going to follow it up? That's a nice glacial fissure, but the rest of the members of Team Liquid Academy didn't want to step forward. Instead, they're trying to see what kind of summoners they can get out. They're waiting for everyone else to be able to show up. Harry is pushing into the bot lane, causing a lot of disruption towards the side of Dignitas Academy, who now have to group. They have to answer, even if it's only 21 minutes into the game. They have to make sure they're nearby, because Cassiopeia can TP in and take that Baron immediately.
Take a look at that play that we missed. Lorlo getting jumped on by Armeo here. Not much can be done with that. Jenkins behind to be able to throw a whimsy, a wild growth just for flashiness. Really not necessary there. It is a nice short cooldown, though. It's already basically backed up right now. So bullying a little bit, but it's starting to extend the gold lead in favor of Team Liquid. They've only got those 2 towers right now, but with all of the objectives, once again has to respond to where TL is positioning himself.
And now Team Liquid have a 2,000 gold lead with all of this. They've stopped Lorlo, the one that had a lot of the gold. He was able to get himself that solo turret against Jenkins. He now has to be on this bottom half of the map to be able to help out in case there's going to be a dragon, a soul that would be picked up by Team Liquid, which gives Team Liquid all the opportunity to gain control around the Baron.
I am kind of now more surprised that something like Renekton wasn't picked up because of how much it offered Dignitas in the last matchup. You know, I understand getting the damage with someone like Lorlo, but frontline doesn't really exist. And it's a scary thing for Dignitas to go into the TL comp, not having a sufficient frontline here. Even with these magical journeys, there are multiple times where Team Liquid could have followed them to fight, could have tried to aggress, but they're playing it safe. They know that there's an opportunity for Dignitas to respond, and they're not going to take that risk.
This is a very slow game compared to what we saw in games 1 and 2. There was a lot of action, a lot of fighting early on into the game. We only have 5 kills here from the entirety of it. We are 23 minutes in, and both teams are now trying to see if they can force themselves around this dragon. It is a dragon dance, not a Baron dance.
Yeah, it's a prettier dance, to be honest. Not that Baron's not pretty, but dragons are prettier.
Hey, I like my purple worm. I love my Baron.
Yeah. Hard to say the worm is pretty.
You got a point there. Unless it's an Alaskan gold worm, of course. That's a different story. But right here, Realm Worm from Dignitas, but only 4 members take it. They left spawn on the other side. Does Team Liquid try to pull the trigger onto this one? Do they go onto the objective? They've got a nice pillar to split up Dignitas, but there's still there barely any damage on top of them. Slowly but surely, here's the True Shot Barrage. They've got it corrupted chains, and even, oh, what a tempered fate on a 4 members coming in from JJ. He stopped that entire fight that could have come in from Team Liquid, who now turn their attention onto the dragon. With the petrifying gaze, they've got it. They've got the soul, and here goes Dignitas burning down Saligo, barely alive, trying to get a little bit more, but Jenkins is on the hunt. Glitterlands to take him out. Let's spawn JJ still alive, but unfortunately they can't do anything but watch as everyone from Team Liquid book it to the Baron.
No damage coming out from Dignitas. That was so painful to watch. Spawn was in a great position to react, to throw down really solid damage. He had a tempered fate on the 4 members that came out from JJ. But even with all of the missed shots, even with the 2-shot barrage, No damage was taken by Team Liquid. Look at this. This is post-fight, and they are all back at full health already. They're going to be able to burn down this Baron after taking the 4th dragon, the soul here from Mountain. So their survivability now, it's almost impossible for Dignitas to break through the composition they've won in.
And you look at this, it looked like a nice attempt from Dignitas to force something, but the damage, like you said, just isn't there from Team Liquid. They are a Pokemon, Jace and Ezreal, but how little damage actually stuck.
And let's watch right after the Tempered Fate. This is the big one. Watch Spawn. Spawn tries. Spawn throws out the Mystic Shot. So Spawn gets out some damage, but even with an amazing Tempered Fate, they're not able to do anything. And granted, yes, Spawn missed a few of those, but even when they hit, you see just how little damage is done. I mean, it's shielded. It's completely shielded and absorbed. And nobody else was able to supply damage either. Soligo cannot go in. It's way too close for somebody like a Rise to be in a fight like that. When you've got Crundle, when you've got so much crowd control, once again, coming from, I mean, all of these members have really decent form of crowd control. Frontline, crowd control, and initiation, as well as now we can see damage. Let's just look worse and worse.
And here it is. It is pretty much Team Liquid. Oh, wait, what?
Aha!
What's going on here? Dignitas are opening up. We're not getting another base race. I've had this before. Are we gonna have another one as Team Liquid look to bulldoze down mid, but with Hayri, with Jenkins here to stop, Polymorph on top of Soligo. So much damage on Warlow, even with the flash away. They couldn't stop the Twin Fangs, and TPs will come in. They have the fight already working out for them. Soligo not even going to be able to TP back in. He's got nothing left. He's being chased down by Jenkins. Well, Team Liquid Academy start bulldozing down the base. They're raising hell inside of Dignitas Academy's base, and they look to be the first team in a long time to stop this huge winning streak of Dignitas Academy. Welcome to Proving Ground. It is a 7-series win streak for Team Liquid.